So what's up guys, welcome to this video, and this video is for school purpose only. By the way, I am Daniel Gabriel B. Diamante and I play badminton for almost 9 years until now. Yeah, and in this video I'll be going to explain to you the brief history of badminton, the equipments, the basic skills just like grips and footworks, and also the game mechanics. Yes, game mechanics. So let's get started. So first, in brief history. So badminton has a rich history despite its recent inclusion in the Olympic Games. So badminton was invented a year ago as battledore and shuttlecock game played in ancient Greece, India, and China. So badminton gets its name from Badminton House, the Duke of Beaufort's house in Gloucestershire, where the sports was first practiced in the 19th century. So Gloucestershire, by chance, is now the home of International Badminton Federation. So also, the International Badminton Federation was founded in 1934 with 9 members: Canada, Denmark, England, France, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Scotland, and also Wales. Since the membership has continuously increased following badminton's Olympic debut in Barcelona, there was a noticeable increase in new member. The sport's popularity is growing, and the current 142 members are likely to rise even more. So next is badminton equipment, or the equipment that we use. So there are two forms of badminton, so the singles and the doubles. It's also possible to play mixed doubles. So each player is allowed to use a string racket, so racket and string, similar to a tennis racket but with the head being smaller. Yes, and a shuttlecock. So the shuttlecock is made of a half round ball at the bottom and the feather-like material surrounding on the top. You can only really hit the bottom of the shuttlecock, and just as gravity comes into play, will always revert the ball side facing down. So you may only hit the shuttlecock once before it either hits the ground or goes over the net. So the court measures also 6.1 meter wide and 13.4 meter long. So across the middle of the rectangular court is a net which runs at 1.55 something, yes, 1.55 meter, and running along each side of the court are two trams lines. So the inside lines are used the parameter for singles match, which this the outside line is used for doubles match. Yes. So next is the basic skills. So first we have a drill. So watch this video. So there are two types of grip in badminton. So the forehand and the backhand. So first, in forehand. So forehand should form a V shape, just like this, within the handle of the racket. So your palm should not extend just like this and this. So it would be like this. Forehand V. And don't hold the racket too tight to avoid losing power. So next, in backhand. So, in backhand, place your thumb here in the wider part of the handle of the racket, and the index and the thumb should in the same level. And also, don't hold the racket too tight, and the grip should be relaxed. So that's all. Next is about footwears. Before starting, you need to wear proper attire. And next is stretching to avoid injury. So first, here are the forward forehand. Next, here are the forward backhand, forehand side, next backhand side, backhand backward, and last is forehand backward. So that's all. So next is game mechanics. So game mechanics of badminton, a game can take place with either two or singles of four doubles players. So next is an official match has to be played indoors on the proper court dimension. So the dimensions are just like I said earlier, 6.1 meter by 13.4 meter. So the net is situated to the middle of the court and is set at 1.55 meters. So to score a point in badminton, the shuttlecock must sit within the parameters of the opponent's court. So also in badminton, if the shuttlecock hits the net or lands out, then a point is awarded to your opponent. Yes. So the players must serve diagonally. So there are two types of serving, so the odd and the even, across the net to their opponent. As points are won, then serving situations move from one side to the other. So also there are no second serves. So if your first serve goes out, then your opponent wins the point. So next is a serve must be hit underarm and below the serve waist. So no overarm serves are allowed. So that is 4. So next is each game will start with a toss to determine which player will serve first and which side of the court the opponent would like to start from. And once the shuttlecock is live, then the player may move around the court as they wish. So they are permitted to hit the shuttlecock from out of the playing area. So next is, if a player touches the net with any part of their body or racket, then it is deemed a fault, and their opponent receives the point. So next is a fault. Is also called if a player continues to infract with the loss of badminton. So each game is umpired by a referee on a high chair who overlooks the game. So there are also line judge to monitor if the shuttlecock lands in or out. So the referee has overriding calls on infringement and fault. So let may be called by the referee if an unforeseen or accidental circumstances arouse. So next, this may include the shuttlecock getting stuck in the bed, so server serving out of turn, and one player was not ready, or a decision which is too close to call. So the game has only 2 rest periods coming the form of 90, I think 90 seconds rest after the first game and 5 minutes rest period after the second game. So that was just interval. And if the laws are continuously broken by a player, then the referee holds the power to dock that player of points with uh, persisting fouls receiving forfeit of the set or even the match. So that was called a yellow card or something red card. So that would be all. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.